We back. Yeah, did someone call me? Boruto left the village 3 years ago, and this guy got three ladies fighting over him. I mean, Ada's dead, but she's not dead, but she's kind of a part of it, but she's not really a part of it. But you know, she's there, so you know what it is. Bro has gone full on light skin mode.
Treat me like quartet.
Polygamy is like legal in the Hidden Leaf, right? I'm asking for a friend. We are back. Thank you for being so patient, assuming anybody was awaiting my glorious return.
Nope.
Found a new job, of course, so officially I can actually go back to making content. I will be going back to school, but I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I mean, the way immigration had me feeling, I was close to running up into houses and all of that. I'm just playing. Sorry, not sorry. I got my monetization back, so we back to making that YouTube money. That is also a lie. I think I'm just about making enough to order from the McDonald's dollar menu. Probably. Either way, jokes aside, thank you guys. I do appreciate it and whatnot. And I am back in full. In terms of scheduling, definitely Boruto, definitely One Piece. So about a video or two every week to 2 weeks. Definitely a video a week, especially because of One Piece. And then with Boruto, of course, chapter reviews, spoilers and stuff and all that. I'm definitely going to cover all that stuff. I was thinking about Kagurabachi, but I think that's a bit of an investment, and I'm not sure if I'm really going to have the time to be able to do that, considering I am going back to school. Postgraduate certificate, about a year, give or take. And hit that like and subscribe button and join the notification gang. Boruto about to have baby mama drama without no babies. We need to talk about it. Now, although this is between Boruto, Sumire, and Sarada, Ida's out here looking at the audience like, I'm about to get me some BD. BD standing for Boruto's Dice. Bet you thought I was going to say Boruto's. Okay, I'm playing. Let's just keep it PG. So Sumire is upset because Sardo's out here hugging her dude, and I mean Sasuke's illegitimate child because, you know, bro, the cut. Like, you'll never escape the allegations. Sumire actually likes Boruto. Sarada cares for him. Now, whether she develops feelings for him or not is really down to Kishimoto. That seems way too obvious. So I definitely don't think he's about to have an Uzumaki and an Uchiha, or Uchiha to Uchiha, if you know what I'm talking about. Because one, he kind of already played that card already. So probably not. Sumire is to Boruto the way Hinata was to Naruto. So I mean, he was all out here glazing Sarada and whatnot, but you know, Hinata held it down from day one. Now, while both Sarada and Sumire were out here, you know, talking, I mean, Sumire was feeling some type of way, and then I ain't gonna lie to you, in my mind, I was like, damn. So when y'all gonna start fighting? Ida idly standing by, sitting there thinking, yo, I'm waiting for these ladies to start throwing hands. Either way, I low-key do feel that Sumire is definitely going to have her own arc, just to kind of establish her own kind of personality in some capacity. But I mean, that's just my personal opinion. Because I mean, as of right now, she's known as like the class rep to Boruto and Sarada. But then I definitely feel she's definitely going to have a moment where she's almost going to establish her own personality. Possibly, but that depends on if Kishimoto decides to develop her even further. Up next, we currently have Boruto's time skip training, which I actually like, because when Naruto had his time skip, we saw a little bit about how he trained, but to be frank with you, considering he only learned the bigger Rasengan over the space of 3 years, I mean, he learned some things, but at the same time, it was kind of like, meh. I low-key feel like we're getting a lot more about Boruto's time skip than we did for Naruto's. I mean, that's just my personal take, though. So Boruto's future self basically discovered how to create the flying Raijin. It takes about 6 years, give or take, but to be honest, it wasn't actually the flying Raijin itself, it was basically a variant according to Ch16. Think of Amazon and then think of Temu. I mean, they technically do the same thing, give or take, but then, you know, results may actually vary. Hence the title, Thunder God Jr. I mean, I'm not going to disrespect the Riz God like that, because, you know. Boruto talks to Kashin Koji about telling everybody about the good futures. And I mean, it definitely makes sense. But then also, I think there are definitely ramifications to that. Not even that I think. I mean, it's from what Kashin Koji is actually stating. And it actually makes sense in addition to what he was saying. Yeah. If you tell everybody about the good future that's about to happen, the issue is that it makes the future a lot more complex because now everybody knows what's going to happen, so the natural course of events doesn't actually happen in the way that it's supposed to happen. So this pretty much explains why Boruto's been very tight-lipped about everything that's been going on. But then also, it definitely makes me sit here and think, how strong is he? Because yes, he had to do a lot of training for the flying Raijin, but then that's just one possible future of one technique. So now it makes me sit here and think, how many techniques has this guy actually got under his pocket? Like, skills that took him years to learn in the future is basically taking minutes. Well, not like that, but then he's being told about it in minutes and then it's giving him time to actually train. So it makes me sit here and think, if Kashin Koji actually took a few minutes to actually tell him everything that he was gonna learn, how much did he actually learn within that time frame? And this is in addition to what Sasuke taught him too. Either way, the Hidden Leaf have made it to the Hidden Sand. Well, it's actually just Mitsuki. Who else? Oh snap, I forgot. Who? Mitsuki, Sarada, and Konohamaru have made it to the Hidden Sand, where they literally have Ryu and Moegi, or at least the doppelgangers or the Shinju Avengers. And we can tell Kishimoto is not wasting any time because they literally have Moegi and Ryu in sight. No filler, no nothing. On the other hand, Shikamaru may have some problems of his own. At least not problems currently, but he definitely gonna have some problems coming his way. Let's check that out. So, as of right now, Shikamaru is the stand-in for the 7th Hokage, but he refuses to be the 8th Hokage. Boruto's been in and out of the village multiple times, and clearly HR are not happy about this. Shikamaru, from one dude to another, you may have some problems on your way. So I do suggest you watch your back. And from the way HR are talking, they definitely seem like they're about to start pointing fingers. It even turns out that he's actually fully aware of Kashin Koji, which actually moves the plot forward significantly because I thought they were going to take a little bit more time to actually introduce Kashin Koji to Shikamaru, but at least now it's at a point now where Kashin Koji is working with the Hokage now in order to stop the Shinju. And what's even funny is that before the time skip, Kashin Koji and Shikamaru never actually had a relationship. Like, they never actually met. Like, Kakashi and Kashin Koji, they fought, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that was filler. So, I mean, this is about to be an interesting turn of events. But as I said before, this is Kishimoto's way of actually speeding up the plot. So Shikamaru and Ida are basically having a discussion about the latest draftee of the Shinju Avengers. They're even talking about Gaara's current condition, and also the fact that she is fully aware that Mitsuki was the one that helped Boruto escape. Them eyes basically just busted at this point. So Mitsuki, Sarada, and Konohamaru get sent to the Hidden Sand, and it's definitely good that now that Kashin Koji is basically running plays at this point, because now it pushes the plot forward a lot more. In addition to that too, it also gives Boruto significant credibility, despite the fact that one, Shikamaru does actually believe him. I mean, I think he's going against his memories, but he does actually believe him at this point. But also, Kashin Koji running the show definitely allows him to navigate towards a future that ends up being the best possible future. The fact that they actually have to treat Jura as like a regular customer so that they don't actually agitate him, or they have to defeat Moegi and Ryu in such a low-key type of way just shows you the standing that Jura's actually in. I mean, Jura and Boruto, they fought, but then I mean, it was more like a exchange. They didn't really have an exchange. Like, Jura literally no-scoped him from a distance, and I mean, Boruto got taken out. But I feel like that was just more to plot, because as of right now, Boruto's on this whole invincibility train to the point where this guy was taking no damage and he was running fades on everybody. The only one time when I saw him shook was when he was up against all the Shinjus at the same time, along with Code. Considering he was supposed to die, I feel like they're not gonna really make much use of him. But I mean, I could be wrong, because there's a reason why they did keep him in the story, considering he's not actually even supposed to be here. But that's just me. I even find it funny that Kashi and Koji even tells them that if Jura shows up, you're not even to engage, you basically just have to run away. Like, the only person who's been given such a title or such wording to their presence has basically been the 4th Hokage. So you know Jura is built different. Either way, the Hidden Sand, the Hidden Leaf, they're about to work together to take out Moeki and Ryu. And I mean, Mitsuki definitely feels some type of way, considering that he took an L during the Chunin exams, and I know for a fact he's about to spin that block. I haven't really been too impressed with Mitsuki's performance. I mean, he's definitely not weak, but I definitely like to see how strong he's actually become, because considering he had to go against Boruto, this guy was in Sage mode and was bloodlusted. And the fact that Boruto didn't even wipe the floor with him, he basically just sat there and was like, oh, I mean, you just okay, but you not like that. Like, you know, I'm nice. Nah, I'm actually too nice, but you just okay. Like, you just okay. Nah, Boruto is built different. I ain't gonna lie. The boxing that is about to happen is about to be crazy work. But I mean, that chapter not coming up until like December 20 something or whatever. But you know, I'm gonna be back for then. You know what it is. Sarda, I'm gonna need you to really take the time to actually step up and show us what you can do, because I ain't gonna lie, you getting cooked by lightning release, yo, is crazy work. Like, you really got cooked by your lightning nature. That's like Sasuke getting cooked by lightning. Nah, disrespectful work. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I'm like, how do you even let that happen? It was like when in the Shippuden movie, the 3rd one, where Naruto used the Rasen Shuriken for the first time in the movie. I guess like it was basically like when Kakashi they tried to use Kakashi as like a decoy to sacrifice himself or something or whatever. Naruto went to go save him. And literally the guy took Naruto's Rasengan and turned him into a bomb. Like, dude teleported behind him, was like, choo, and bang. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, but I mean, it was a clone. But either way, that's mad disrespectful. You can't be out here getting whooped by your own technique. Nah, we're not about to play that. But yeah, either way, what did you think of the chapter? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Where do you think the story's going next? Either way, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace.